Oh, I see what's happened now.
What?
It died.
Well, fix it, Parnelli.
Fix it? Why couldn't we just bury it instead, man? This is the most I wouldn't give you 25 cents for this car and its air-cooled engine.
Well, blow on it.
Blow? How would you like to have a blow on your left eye? Come on, we'll wait till it cools off by itself. Another 5 minutes isn't going to kill you. You've already waited 10 years.
Well, now listen, if I've waited for 10 years, how long do you think it's been for my family?
Well, it's probably about 10 years.
Do you realize that time is relative, man? That it is to a child just 1/10 to the power of what it is for an old man who is sitting here getting old and gray waiting to meet his child. Well, now I'm telling you, just blow on the thing.
We're closer to the Ponderosa than I thought.
Well, don't fool around with the posse. They may tow us in, Duke.
Good day, gentlemen. Is trouble with you?
Yes, senor. As a matter of fact, it is. Permit me to introduce you to it, Senor Scott. I, myself, am the innocent victim of this air-cooled engine. My name is Robinson.
I am Lucrezia Dorfini. You are out of petrol, perhaps?
No, he's out of line.
Listen, Jack, I allotted 500 lira for your whole family reunion, and 200 of it...
Wait a minute. Dorfini?
Yes.
Contessa Dorfini?
Yes?
Do you live around here?
Yes, that is my villa, the Villa Dorfini. There is a petrol there. I will have a servant bring some to you.
Well, wait a minute. Contessa, do you also have a child living there?
Yes?
By the name of Sofia Alessandra?
Yes, why? She's one of the children. Do you know her?
Well, not as well as I'd like to. You see, I'm a father.
You are?
Well, not a real father, foster father. Well, after the war, you know the story, with a lot of parentless children. I saw her picture in a magazine, and, I just, my heart reached out for her, and $30 a month, I figured I could scrape that up,
He borrows a lot from his friends, mostly.
Shut up. But anyway, I'm here, and, passing through, I figured, well, I'm in the neighborhood, I might as well. Why not?
Did you wish to see your child?
Yes, please.
Then you shall see her. One more word of advice, may I say. The girl needs a father with strong hand and will. Use them upon her.
Dr. Spock.
Sorry, I've only one saddle.
Well, all right, just the two of us. We'll walk.
You think she's spoiled right, don't you?
You know, you're turning into a regular Fred C. Dobbs.
Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, man, if you could take care of your money just half as well as that child...
Signori?
Yes?
The Contessa said you wished to see me. I'm only her seamstress, and I do not understand why.
You're, Sofia Alessandra Scott?
Yes.
Well, I'm your daddy.
Of the $30 American a month. Of the beautiful letters. Of the...
Go ahead, say hello to your daughter. Hey, don't be bashful. Yes, this is your daddy of the beautiful letters and the 30 a month. He's come a long, long way to see you. He's kind of without the words. You've done it well, man. You've done it well. I'm a friend of the family. My name is Kelly Robinson. We sort of travel together. Your daddy and me.
What are you doing? Take your hands off my daughter, man. I'll smack you right in the mouth. You are definitely out of line.
Papa! You are magnificent, Papa. I'm pleased with you. I'm proud with you. I wish to show the world with you.
See, my baby speaks English. Yes, indeed. First words out of her mouth. Papa. Yes, indeed. Now, wait a minute. Now, where'd you learn to speak English, huh? What was it, some GI? Or was it a sailor? Some old sailor teach you how to speak English, huh?
Dad.
All right, now, where'd you learn to speak English?
How I learned my English? From the Contessa. And from your letters. She read them to me until I could read them myself.
Dad.
You like the letters, huh?
Oh, they were beautiful. And from such fantastic places of the world. Hong Kong, Kyoto, Tasco, Philadelphia. You must be very rich to travel so wide the world.
Oh, my child.
So very rich. And that is a beautiful thing to have a so rich papa.
Dad.
Well,
Please, sit down.
yes, but you see, Sophia, as the older people will tell you from experience, money isn't everything.
Oh, yes, I know, but it is something. It will permit me to have a dowry to bestow upon my fiancé.
Dowry.
Dad.
He will marry me. Gino will marry me.
Dad.
Will you stop calling me that? Now, who is this Gino that thinks he's going to marry you?
Oh, he's beautiful. He's good. He's noble. He's poor. And he has a motorcycle.
And he's not good enough for you.
Pops.
Oh, he will give up his motorcycle if you wish it, Papa.
Well, that's not the point, Sophia.
So what can you have against him?
Well, he's sneaking around, making dates with you without my knowing it. He's asking you to marry him just for my money. That's what he said. As soon as my back is turned...
Daddy, when you clipped the coupon for me, it was 10 years ago. It's a long time with your back turned. Much happens to a girl child in 10 years. She becomes a woman.
Yes. Well, something along that order was what I had in mind to impart to you.
Mr. Scott, you should be very proud of such a lovely young woman. Please sit down.
Well, I am, Countess, except that...
Except that, Mr. Scott, in the new formed warmth of the perpetuities of his life, finds a certain amount of a lack of understanding of this graceful creature.
Of course he understands. He's my father.
That's right, so you just butt out of this whole thing. This is a family affair. If she wants to introduce me to her fiancé so I can bestow my blessings, I mean, who are you to try and stop me?
Go for yourself, Fred, see?
You will go to him, Papa? To Gino?
Anything you want to do, my love.
Sofia, Sofia, ia mia, tu sei il mio racconto, son solo senza di te. Amore, splendido raggio d'amore, se vento appena visto, non potrei
Would you mind getting up a second so I can air out the gangrene in my leg?
What are you hanging around for, man? You're always hanging around. Hanging around.
It's a terrible way to talk to a relative, man.
Not a relative. You
I'm her uncle.
What? When did she say that?
She didn't say it. I said it, and she believed it.
Gino, dai, su, Gino, Gino.
Vieni dentro!
Gino. Yeah. Yes. That's your future son-in-law. He's got a large lady's corset there, what he has.
I see it. Don't rub it in.
Okay.
Tieni, prendilo, Tony! Tieni! Giorgio, tieni!
All right. His son, the corset snatcher. That's what you want him to say around behind your back in the neighborhood. Is that it? I'm telling you, man, I'm going to have to talk to Sophia myself.
No, you're not talking to Sophie.
Oh, why not?
No, because you don't talk to Sophie. Never do you talk to Sophie.
Whoopsie. Hanky to pankies. Behave yourself. Get up. Don't hit him now. Don't hit him, man, I'm telling you.
Oh, salve!
I'm warning you, don't hit him.
C'è qualcuno nella stanza.
Ah, sì, è mio padre adottivo di cui ti ho tanto parlato. Mio papà.
Oh, hello, Papa. How are you? How are you?
I'm her uncle.
Uncle?
Gio.
What? Dio. Zio. Oh, Zio. But you didn't say to me of an uncle.
Oh, it's happened very recently. He's an uncle of maybe an hour old.
Oh, but he looks older. Much older.
I changed my mind. Hit him. He's compromising your daughter, man. Aren't you going to do anything about it?
All right, Gino,
Yes, Papa?
don't call me Papa.
Daddy.
My child, we're going to leave this evil place and let your father deal with this ruffian. No, man, don't be silly. I'm not going to. What we're going to do is we're going to stay right here and listen to your father's paranoia. Go ahead, Duke.
All right, now, Gino, I understand that you're going to marry my daughter.
Oh, yes. There has never been another thought in my mind.
I see.
Go ahead, ask him. How's he going to support her? Stealing corsets or what?
All right, now, what do you do for a living?
I live from minutes to minutes, hour to hour. How else is that?
Well, there.
How do you make your living, Papa?
I manage him.
You?
Certainly. He's my trainer. You see, we travel around. I play tennis, and we go from place to place. And as a matter of fact, in your country, I'm thought of as something of a celebrity. You've probably seen photographs.
Hey, you are tennis boom. Oh, excuse me, bum.
Hey, listen, young fella.
Excuse me. You live on the courtesy of the rich.
Oh, well, we have, you can call us part-time civil service workers.
Bureaucrats. Are you very rich under the table, He will give you a magnificent dowry, and we will be married. And he will be a grandfather spoiling his grandchildren with his riches.
Oh, Gino!
Excuse me,
C'è la polizia! Vieni giù!
Che c'è? La polizia?
Vieni qua!
Police?
I will take care of it. Don't worry. They have an interest in your car. You have placed your car where it's not correct. I will fix it, Come on.
All right, man, listen. Kid's trying. He's trying.
Kind of what?
Ma guardi, lei non può partire. Guardi, suo padre è molto ricco. Devo dare dei soldi per lui che sia ricco. Guardi, eccolo, eccolo. It's fixed. It's fixed. All right, all right. Bye.
Sir?
Your license, please.
My license? Well, no, my license is back at my hotel on the desk. Now, don't worry about it. This one I'm sure I can handle.
Go ahead.
Sir, obviously from your appearance,
You are proposing a bribe.
a bribe? Well, no, I wasn't, no, really, no, that was, well, it's certainly a very crude way of putting it, sir.
Perhaps. But that young man said he would pay us money to permit you to park in the driveway. You are under arrest.
I'm telling you, man, you never saw the right pictures on Saturday morning. I don't know what theater you were at. George Raft's prison pictures, the cat's hardened criminals never pace.
Have you ever seen an Italian prison picture?
No.
Well, they pace, man, and they win awards for it.
Is that right?
You better believe it.
I've always wanted an award myself. Pace a little bit in that case. Keep pacing. I think what's beautiful, though, that should deserve definite award, is the fact that your own prospective son-in-law done it to you.
No, well, the kid's innocent, man. Now, he thinks we're rich Americans. We can buy our way out of anything.
Yes. Well, there's also the possibility that some rich American foster fathers are sort of on the line of your Dagwood Bumstead.
Yeah. I'm sitting here in the cooler, meanwhile, while my daughters run off to marry her boyfriend.
Yeah. Well, truth is, she did ask your permission. I heard her do that.
You don't have any feelings at all. You know that, man? You don't know what it's like to have your daughter look you right into the eyes and ask you, and just your whole heart just crumbles right down, and you have to say, yes, go on off, go motorbike ride. I don't know, letters, man, I love those letters. I had letters with little X's on the bottom, say kisses and hugs and everything, and you send, presents every once in a while. It's just something that You're just gonna let me go on, right?
Well, Woody, I figured you'd pull out your harmonica in a minute and score it yourself. You know, with your little tin cup going up and down the bars. Last line is always, "So long, Big John." Those are beautiful. And then the lights go down and dim. I used to love that, man. Prison pictures were always my favorite.
Hello, Papa.
Oh, Sophia, I'm sorry.
Oh, there is nothing to worry about. I brought you an avocado, a lawyer.
Vittorio Antinori, signori, defender of the poor, of the maligned, of the unjustly accused.
Well, sir, I don't think it's all that important. Now, they've dropped the charge of the bribery, you see, and they've just kept the traffic ticket, that's all. Now, what can the fine on that be?
A fortune, 3,110 lira.
3,000?
It's $5, man. Have you got it?
I've got it. Honey, please, will you go tell the guy at the desk?
Signori, you sadden me. You feed the mob bureaucracy of municipal corruption of a...
Sir!
Yes, my innocent.
The truth is, we would feed the maw of almost anything just to get out of here.
It's only $5, counselor.
You will not pay it. You will seek justice. And I, Vittorio Antignoni, will champion you. The ravaged silk of your cause like a banner shall wave against the Roman sky. And I...
Please let us pay it.
Please, Calhoun.
No, I cannot permit it. I, whose father fought in the cause of freedom and liberation with Garibaldi and the poet D'Annunzio, cannot permit justice to be so violated. Cannot permit the dignity of my clients to be stained by paying this lascivious tribunal the incredible sum of...
We have given you permission to conduct this case in English for the sake of your clients. And now you call us lascivious, Signor Consular?
Pertaining to the state's lustful desire for the wealth of these two poor wanderers into our land.
You say that the state is lustful, Signor Lawyer?
A figure of speech, Your Honor.
A figure of the speech that lies on the edge of treason, Signor Lawyer.
Is it not traitorous to our heritage? To our Roman heritage by Sophocles and Plato and Ovid and...
I am from the north, Signor Lawyer. My ancestors were taken prisoner by the Roman legions of Caesar. I have not forgotten that. So do not speak to me about Roman heritage.
I will speak as I please. Do I not stand in the pavilion of justice? In the temple of the...
You are standing in the traffic court, in the temple of the moving violation. Qual è la pena, cancelliere?
3.110.
3,110.
We will pay the fine, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, sir.
Yes?
We will be happy to pay the fine, sir. And not only that, but we would be honored if you would permit us to donate an equal amount to the policeman's fund or any charity that you...
Oh, a noble gesture of you. I say that because I feel kindly today. Other days I would consider that an offer of a bribe.
No, no, Your Honor. No such thought ever. No.
Therefore, I levy upon you a fine of 62,200 lire or 60 days in prison for the misdemeanor of parking in an emergency zone, of crime of no license, and of speeding, endangering innocent lives, and of permitting yourself to be represented by an enemy of the state who has cluttered an already crowded calendar with his oratory. Avvocato, you were magnificent, Vittorio. But you overdid a little. You have Veneto tonight?
My pleasure, Rudolfo.
Well, that was marvelous what you did there. That
$62.
$100. $100.
Yes. Wow.
I beg your forgiveness in the matter of the lawyer and in the matter of the fine. You may have whatever you wish of my vacation pay, Papa.
All right, honey. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, all right?
To what?
Let's get down to the crux of the thing. Now, where is Gino?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you rode off with him now after the kids warned him about the police.
Well, they play with him. It's only a game.
Gino and the cops?
Only a game. It has no other meaning.
Honey, listen, you forgive me, Pop, I stepped right in here, but it seems to me that your man Gino is very unstable.
I will make him stable. I will take care of that.
Yeah, but he always seems to be on the wing. I mean, everything's fun and games.
I will take care of that, too. I will clip his wings.
All right, now, about the dowry.
Oh, don't worry about it. Gina's taking care of it.
Well, oh, he got a job.
Not yet.
Good day, gentlemen. How nice to see you again.
Yourself as well, Countess. You enter the room and you bring the warmth and charm of the sun with you.
You have become Italian very rapidly, Signor Kelly.
Well, all right. Well, you see, Contessa, when in Rome...
Another time, Signore. I've not come here for pretty speeches. I've come here to tell you a bitter truth. Gino is no good. Gino is a thief. As a father, you should know that.
It's true. I am a thief.
Oh, now, hold it. Wait a minute. Before we all start taking off, let's settle our feet and put them on the ground here. Now, what has Gino stolen? Has he taken some flowers to give to Sophia, or a kerchief for her hair?
He stole a diamond ring. Mine.
Oh, well, listen, all you have to do is simple, really. You just have to give it back, right?
He cannot.
Well, why can he not?
He sold it.
Yes, I sold it. To get money, to buy beautiful things for Sophia, to bring happiness to her heart, to make her eyes glow.
Who did you sell it to?
A bad man. He gave me only $50. It wasn't worth the effort and the shame.
Did you tell the police, Contessa?
Yes. I didn't know then that Gino was the thief. I am willing to tell the police the ring has been lost or mislaid, perhaps not stolen. It will give Gino time to give it back to me. If not...
If not, we will not marry. And Gino and I will live a life that will embarrass Papa.
And I will go back to the police, I assure you.
I have only a few lira. I haven't enough left to buy the ring back. You...
Well, we have...
Hey, you have. You are rich. Sophia has told me so. You break the law, you buy fines.
Oh, Gino, don't go too far. You are helpless without Papa.
It's true. I am. I swear it, signori. Do this thing for me. And I shall work honestly with my hands from dawn to night for my Sophia. She is a saint. I adore her.
All right, now, where does this fence of yours keep its place?
We'll do it then, Papa.
Where's the man's place?
That's our vacation money you're throwing around, Jack.
We will take you to him, huh? Come on.
I wish you good fortune, Signore.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
fortune.
you. Thank you, Contessa. Cal, you've just been marvelous through this whole thing. Just marvelous.
Tell them where we are.
The place of my down.
And how do you feel about it?
I am ashamed.
I'm proud of you for saying it.
See that? He's ashamed, man.
I'm telling you, the kid is rotten, but you go for yourself.
Now listen, I'm telling you, you can't go around saying the kid is rotten, the kid is rotten. After a while, he's going to try and prove the thing, man. Now you got to be gentle. Dr. Spock, basic Spock.
Right.
All right, now listen. I believe you. Don't pay any attention to him.
I am so ashamed. I am so ashamed.
All right, now don't get pitiful.
Where is Angelo? Excuse me, but I don't want to go in there. I hate it in there. I don't want to mix with the thieves anymore.
Well, I don't want to let you out of my sight.
Do what my papa says. I will go with you.
You're not going anywhere. You go home. I don't want you hanging around with thieves. Now, you do what your papa tells you.
Dad, if I go with him, he will do what's right.
All right, now you stay by me.
Yep.
Where are your friends, Gino?
American benefactors.
American benefactors? What are you doing, selling passports?
Hey, I know that speech pattern. That's California, right?
No, Cleveland.
Yeah, well, that's what I said, Cleveland.
You know, the passports work real good over here. So all you have to do is report them lost, and the embassy will ask you questions for about 15 minutes. In about a week, they'll issue another one.
No, I don't think so.
Watches, diamonds, whatever you got.
You bought a ring from the boy. We want to buy it back.
Did you sell me a ring, Gino?
A beautiful ring. With the diamond this big.
Where did you get that ring, Gino?
I stole it. A beautiful ring with the diamonds. I sold to you for $50. Angelo, don't make me a liar before my fiancé.
He's not a liar, Signorina. He's just a little thief. I bought that ring.
$50.
1,000.
1,000. No, you see, sir, he sold you the ring for $50, and he's now seen the error of his ways, and so we're buying it back for him for $50.
Are you kidding? That ring is 3 carats. At $1,000 a bargain.
I don't think you understand, see? I have an interest in the boy. Now, if I pay 1 nickel more than what he got for it, then he's going to think that crime pays.
It does. Now, if you have a few passports and a few $100...
Give me the ring.
Are you kidding?
Get her out of here.
All right, all right.
Help my father. Help them.
I don't want to get mixed up in fights anymore.
Are you all right, Daddy? And you all right? I could kill you. Stand up so I can stretch out your rights. Be at least a man and stand up.
Why are you angry with me?
Why you didn't help them?
I could have been injured with a scar. There would have been a blemish on me for you. Then your love for me would not be pure, would be pity. I didn't fight for you because of how you love me.
Oh, Gino. Why do I love you so?
Because I am Gino. Because I am...
Shut up.
Because I am Gino.
I'm tired of hearing your voice, man.
Now, that's basic Spock.
Me too. But I love you.
You know what? We're knocking ourselves out so you can marry this.
He's a nice boy. He will never steal again. Never steal again. Say it.
I will never steal again.
Isn't that wonderful news? Let's go.
Shut up. Or fight. It's bad for the character.
Well, here we are again, folks.
Yep, and we're all ready to do business. Now, when we suspended negotiations, you were asking for $1,000 and we had offered $50.
That's all you have to do is waste my time?
Listen, I'm curious. Cleveland, XGI, you came over here on tour of duty, you were mustered out or deserted.
That's about right.
Well, tell me, how is it? Is it good?
You wouldn't believe me, but I'm king here, man. King of it. So all I have to do is snap my finger and you're dead.
Is that a fact? Well, listen, snap your finger.
You're some wise guy. Now I'm going to prove that you're a coward. If you let go, my men are going to tear you to pieces. Take a bite.
Can I open my mouth now, please?
All right. Take it out. Massimo, portane del.
$50.
Is this the one?
Yes. I don't know how to thank you.
No, that's all right. We'll return it to the Contessa together, won't we, Ollie? Sir, it's been a wonderful pleasure doing business with you. Hope to see you again.
Uncle.
I could kiss you.
Is that right?
Uncle.
But why should I not kiss him?
Because he doesn't kiss like a Sophia.
Come on. I will teach him. And if at first you will make
The
mistakes,
Contessa is a wedding.
I will see of the Contessa.
Gino, you drive carefully.
Oh, to my wedding always. Bye.
Gino? Gino! He stole the ring. Pop.
What'd I ever do to deserve all this?
Amore, splendido doraggio di amore, se vento appena visto, non potrei dimenticarti.
Signori, may I see your license, please?
I can't thank you gentlemen enough. We are so lost. We're trying to find our way to the forum.
Americans, huh?
See, yes.
And you were going to the forum, huh?
Yes, badly, please.
That's why you were driving so fast.
Yes.
The forum will be there for thousands of years. May I see your license, please?
Oh, well, he's got one.
You were driving.
Well, but my driver's license is back at the hotel.
You are under arrest. You will see the forum on the way, huh?
How can you just lay there?
Well, they wouldn't give me no award for pacing. I'm going for a new category. It's called Best Performance by a Leading Halfwit, lying on his back on a cot in a jail cell, looking at the ceiling, being pitiful. Twice. 2 times in a single day, we get thrown in the jug.
All right, America's greatest bumping car driver, would you like to talk about whose fault it is?
You had to be a father. You had to become a family man. With a poor, underprivileged, gorgeous, sexy...
Hello, Papa. Hello, Uncle Kelly.
Don't talk to me, niece. I'm not speaking to you. You're the worst niece an uncle ever had.
Let me handle it. Sophia, child, why'd you do this to me?
Listen, I've tried to understand.
Heaven knows he's tried.
Shut up. I've tried to see your side of this whole thing. But... Get out of here!
You were speeding.
I wasn't speeding. He was speeding.
Hey, wait a minute. We're in this together, I hope.
Yeah, you're right about that.
All right. Now listen, my man and me are in this together, you see. And if you get him off, you gotta get me off too.
In my summation, I was going to include you, Signori.
Hey, where's that thieving boyfriend of yours?
Is sitting outside with tears on his cheeks.
His own?
Yes, he's so ashamed. When he saw you have been arrested, it was too much for his gentle heart. We came back.
Well, where's the diamond ring?
Jean was it.
There is a diamond ring?
Now, you keep out of this. Now, all you're supposed to do is get us out of here.
Don't worry about a thing. I have the ear of the judge in my pocket.
Oh, that's definite trouble.
What'd he say?
He said he had the ear of the judge in his pocket.
All right, thanks a lot, Cal.
These people are out and out cannibals.
The age of speed, of astronauts and cosmonauts and Sputniks and Titan missiles. Is it not refreshing that they have come to us who have not these fine, swift rockets? 2 young men from the country where every day are such devices. 2 young men who have been brought up in speed.
Signori,
Please.
I would like to point out that the finest racing drivers in the world, as well as the swiftest automobiles, are Italian.
It is true, and I thank you for pointing it out to me. And I would like to point out to you that tonight we have an appointment on the Via Veneto.
I know, Vittorio, I know.
So, Rodolfo, while we sit there and contemplate the beauty of the evening and the summer dresses, why should you burden yourself with afterthoughts of these 2 fine, innocent young men? Why should you burden yourself with guilt?
They speed.
Innocently. Their need to see the beauty of the forum. Lesser judges than yourself went on to greatness with their wisdom and mercy. This need to put wings on their wheels. Don't burden yourself with guilt, Rodolfo.
In Rome, don't speed.
Never. I won't let him.
Not guilty.
All right. All right, Calhoun. Calhoun, you've done it well. Thank you, sir. I want to thank you very much. And goodbye now. Take it easy.
Please, money.
Oh, yes, I thought you'd probably remember that unless I was quick. Say. I know that'll cover it all.
The fine also add 10%.
10%.
Cost plus.
Cost plus. Yes. Well, this is all. This is.
Yes.
Okay. Enjoy yourself.
The ring. The ring, the ring, the ring.
L'anello.
I suppose this is a place to say it's all well that ends well.
I certainly hope so.
My child. My child. You've asked for him, and here he is again, folks. Duke, will you cut it out?
Behave yourself.
Listen, this is the end of the trail. I'm just telling her how much we're going to miss her.
I will miss you too.
And you behave yourself.
Now we have a toast of good fortune to all of us.
Oh. Okay.
Very.
Oh, well. Imagine our surprise. Well, perhaps your surprise, Spence, being the father of the bride as you are. I myself am not really surprised.
I mean it. I want a ring. Put it down. Sit down, please.
Scusatemi.
We'll be rich.
Gino.
I love you. I am a thief for you.
Gino, if I loved you, I would slap your face. But I don't love you anymore. I'm worried for you. I pity you. I do not pity you. I hate you.
I am Gino. How can you hate me?
You have made it easy. You are a thief.
I am Gino. But she's rich. What does the ring mean to her?
All you talk about is of being rich. But even if you were as rich as your dreams, I couldn't love you anymore, Gino. Take the ring. Go. Get out of my life. I will find somebody else to love.
But I am Gino.
You are Gino, and you are nothing. I will find somebody else, and I will make a home for him. Cook, sew, mend his shirts, have his children.
Stop!
Have his children, Gino.
His children? Why his children?
Dozens of them, 100, and not yours. Oh, Gino. But why do I have to have his children?
You hate me. You love me. You love me.
Did I hurt you?
Yes.
Oh, Gino.
How's it feel, Pop?
Yep. There he is. My son-in-law, the thief.
Yes. Tell me, have you got any more children around anywhere that I don't know anything about?
Yes. I have a 42-year-old son in Rangoon.
Perché adesso io ti voglio molto bene, però tu devi promettere di fare sempre il bene.
Ascanio! Ascanio! Guarda che ho trovato. Guarda! Guarda meglio.
È lui. Manda un telegramma al nostro padre. E tu telefona a Romolo ed Emilio Paolo.
Subito.
Bisogna riunirsi immediatamente. Tutti i nodi vengono al pettine. Finalmente è venuto il giorno della vendetta.
smelling these things for a week and they never get any better. Pitiful flowers. What time is that NATO guy due here for the Naples briefing?
Guy's name is Morelli. He's supposed to be here at 3, which is 3:30 Italian time.
See. All right, well, listen, if the gangrene starts creeping up from your ankles and tapping on your kneecaps, you may holler for me at the pool where I'm going to be having a tall glass of lunch.
Ciao.
No, I said lunch.
Ciao.
It does strike me the way you're rotting away to death up here. You might do the expense account.
It is not my turn, sir.
Mine like a steel trap. You know, you're really rotten, you know that. Okay, fat lady, you're sure that there's nothing I can send up for you? Maybe a Pekingese lapdog, or perhaps a box of bonbons.
Chiude la porta.
Okay, good. Now, if you're going to loiter, what you need is something in your hand, you see? Like a drink.
Pronto?
Camera 205, signor Scott.
Yes, Mr. Scott?
Vorrei dormire. Sino 2 mesi, okay?
No phone calls until 2:30. Okay, Mr. Scott. Your Italian is real good.
Grazie. Por favor.
I am a fan, a real enthusiastic. I have even studied the history of tennis.
The history of... I didn't even know it had a history.
Do you know why tennis is called tennis?
Why it's called... No, well, I suppose they had to call it something.
It is from the French. Once served the ball, they said, tenez, take it.
Is that a fact? Well, that's very French. You know, it's fascinating. I never got into the academic side of the sport before, and it's really absorbing. You know, you could do an awful lot for my education.
I really have to go.
Oh, where?
To Ostia.
Ostia? Oh, what is that?
Old ruins. The old port of Rome. I love to wander about in it. Would you like to come along?
And wander about with you? See. See. Naviculari orum dairy. For 2 cents plain. Well, that sounds like a risky sort of a business, thousands of years ago. Naviculari orum dairy, if my Latin serves me correctly. That is dairy of the sea. Fish milk. Fish milk.
Come. The Capitolium, the most important temple of the city. Dedicated to Jupiter and Juno and Minerva. Those niches there were for the statues to the gods.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
Lieutenant Kerry Robinson. United States Army.
Surely you remember me, Lieutenant.
What is this?
A good officer does not forget his men so quickly, Lieutenant.
Torazzi. Romolo Torazzi.
Private Romolo Torazzi. The private in the rear rank. I miei complimenti. my father, Don Federico Torrazzi. My brothers Ascanio, Emilio Paolo, and Cesare. My sister Alicia you have already met, and my beloved twin brother Remo Torrazzi cannot be with us today for reasons best known to yourself.
All right, Romolo. What is it, a joke or what?
Not a joke, Lieutenant. A court-martial.
Is that a fact? Who are we trying?
You, Signor Tenente. You. For the murder of my son, Remo Torrazzi. You will be taken from here to the place of Remo's childhood. There you will be tried and judged. If you are guilty, you will be shot.
Not a joke, Lieutenant. If you would run, I would shoot you now. And perhaps that will be a better way after all. Then come along, Lieutenant.
Oh, Private Romolo Torrazzi on the steps of a Roman temple. It's a small world indeed. Did you ever make PFC, Romolo? Huh? Said, did you ever make PFC? Before your very eyes, magic trick turning one man into the equal of 5.
I don't understand it. He knew there was to be a briefing. He knew what time he was supposed to be here to meet you. I better have him paged again, Morelli.
You know what makes Italy such a noisy country? It's all the Americans paging each other, all day and after night.
Yeah, but you see, Kelly's not a carefree guy, man. If he was going someplace, he'd let me know about it. I'm still worried.
Where do you come from, Scott?
Philadelphia.
That would explain why you don't understand the situation. Shall I tell you exactly what has happened to Kelly Robinson?
Okay, go ahead.
Taking the hypothesis that Kelly is not from Philadelphia, even he sits in the lobby or he goes for a walk. He looks at a girl or a girl looks at him. And a phenomenon occurs.
You can do better than that, I'm sure.
Believe me, Scott, no one can do better than that. Unfortunately, I have no pressing appointments. So, we wait.
Yeah, well, I'm still worried.
Place of my son's childhood, Lieutenant. Of all our childhoods. The place where he should have come home to. Had his children. As for centuries this family has always done. And lived and worked the land and grown old. And died. Among those who loved him. Not far away in a cruel land, Do not look for help. We're all a family here, with a single purpose. There is no help for you, Lieutenant.
No, Lieutenant.
Just that he was wearing a chauffeur's cap.
Well, sir, what is there to be said about a man wearing a chauffeur's cap?
Was there anything special about the girl?
One pretty girl is much like any pretty girl, senor. She was not very tall. She had a most attractive shape. She had dark hair, page boy cut, and big brown eyes. And she wore a lavender purse.
I'm telling you, Scotty, there's no need to.
Listen, don't give me that, man. My man is missing.
Because he disappeared for a couple of hours with a beautiful girl?
And a chauffeur, and he left his papers lying here.
That's no state document. And they were left in good hands. Call me when he comes back.
All right, now where are you going?
To find a sidewalk cafe of my own. And pretend to make out my expense account, it seems, to impress the ladies.
Been watching too many Italian pictures, Morelli. All right, now what about this lavender purse? Was it silk, linen, straw, mattress, or what?
It was a colored leather bag, average size, with a small handle. Nothing special.
All right, now where would one find one like that in Rome?
In Rome, senor, one must not look for fine purses or beautiful women. Rome is where they all come from. Would you like a drink?
Oh, I don't drink.
I will ask you to believe me, Tenante. I regret we had to bring you into my house by force.
Dobbiamo anche chiedergli scusa. A questa carogna, a questo assassino, a rovine della nostra famiglia.
This is a man who faces death. While he's in my house, he will be treated with all consideration and dignity. We will speak with him in his own language. In his position, he must be given every chance.
Just what is my position, sir?
You are accused of murder.
Yeah, all right. Who?
Years ago, you were a United States officer commanding a company of infantry in the Korean War.
Temporarily, yes.
Temporarily.
Our captain had been killed. I took over for a while.
When they were young, I sent Romolo and Remo to America to work for their Uncle Agosta. The war in Korea came and they volunteered. They were twins, and so they were permitted to go together. Romolo came back. Remo did not.
Don Federico, 50,000 American men did not come back from that war.
There were not 50,000 shot in the back like Remo Torazzi. Remo was killed in the cold blood, shot with his hands in the air.
Assassino Vigliacco. We should not shout at the man. He may die at the hands of an executioner. Permit him his dignity.
Are you telling these people that I shot Remo Torazzi in cold blood?
In cold blood, you sent both of us out on a patrol, from which you knew we could not possibly return. You hated Remo. You hated me. You did not want us to come back.
Yes, all right. Now, on the basis of this, which is a flat-out lie, you propose to shoot me in cold blood. Isn't that it, Romolo?
You will have a fair trial with impartial judges from outside this immediate family.
Uh-huh, I see. A community affair, a regular down-home kangaroo court.
Kangaroo court? What is that?
Tribunale del Canguro, Father. It means a trial that is arbitrary and violent,
and the mockery of the law. It is an expression one does not hear very often.
Except maybe in the mafia.
Mafia? Ma che mafia? E tu, che difendi l'assassino di nostro
Ma
fratello?
non perdiamo la calma.
Ma che calma, non lo vedi?
Believe me, Tenant Robinson, we are not mafiosi, and we are not kangaroos. We are simple people, and we try to be men of honor. Is this not true? We are not here for vengeance, but for simple justice to Remo, who is dead.
Whom this man killed!
You're a busy man, Romulo. Which you were not when I knew you. Here you are judge and jury and the only witness.
And if I'm lucky, your executioner.
Enough! Scanio, my son. You are the oldest. Do you wish to serve as prosecutor?
I will prosecute, Father.
I shall ask our old neighbors, Vaccarelli and Don Baldassare, to serve with me as judges. Perhaps among us we can find someone to act for the defense.
If the defendant will have me, with your permission, Father, I should like to be his advocate.
Why?
Yes. Why? Can you take sides against your family? Do you wish to deny us our vengeance?
Our Father speaks of justice. You of vengeance. Justice is never simple. And in matter of vengeance, the sword is always worth more than fish. When the trial convenes, I will defend him.
So be it.
Well, my child, what have we here?
I am sorry.
For what? The soup? Well, now, let's not be hasty. That's wonderful soup. There's nothing to be sorry about. Besides which, there's nothing I like better than a good bowl of nourishing hot soup before a trial. The kind of minestrone that Alice makes. You did make it, didn't you? What are you sorry about, my dear?
That you are here.
Oh, never despair. Never give it a second thought. Just remember, things are always darkest just before they go pitch black. Besides, we have minestrone soup, which Alice made. Alice made this. Did you know that? This is some of the greatest minestrone soup. Did you ever have any of Alice's minestrone soup? Here, have some. Go ahead. Oh, don't be silly. Go ahead. Have some minestrone soup.
Basta! Basta, come arriva, fermatevi! Basta! Basta! Fuori! Fuori di qui! Fuori! Do you hurt?
Do you?
I?
Are you proud about her job well done?
I did not think they meant to kill you.
Yeah.
You will die. There is nothing anyone can do.
Let's go back to the question. Why did you send them out together on the same deadly patrol?
I can't answer that.
You cannot. Or you will not. Sir Robinson, that is the question upon which your life may depend. Perhaps under the strain of the moment, you were not aware you were sending both of them out.
I was aware of it.
Buonasera, Mr. Scott.
Buonasera.
Did you find your friend?
No, I didn't, but I'll tell you, I found out why they call it the Eternal City.
Okay.
Well, you got over 2 million people here, half of them eternally selling handbags to the other half. Have the key to 215, please. Any messages for me?
No messages, but a young lady has been asking for you several times, Mr. Scott. The one waiting over there.
And so I came, bringing the letter from him, and wait in the lobby until you should come back.
So after you got him into all that trouble, you figure he's a pretty nice guy, huh?
It doesn't matter what sort of person he is. I am thinking only of myself and of my family.
That's the first sensible thing you've said so far.
Lieutenant Robinson promised me that the police would not be bothered.
Yes, I know all about that. Let's see your papers.
As I live and breathe.
The late Fred C. Downs.
How you doing, Darcy?
I'm doing all right. I saw you light in the window, and I figured I'd stop in and say hello to you. Are you alone? I am alone.
Are you? I am ridiculously alone. I brought along 2 pistols. I got a 1938 lasagna parked out on the lot, and a partner who happens to be crazy. How come you don't want any cops in on this? Well, it's a little difficult to explain, Miles, but listen. These people got a lot of problems. Let's go. I hope so.
Ma che succede là?
You always gotta get around here and do things the hard way, right?
Gentlemen, I don't think you've met my failure.
How you doing? I came to rescue him.
And I've embarrassed him again. I'm sorry.
First, may I say that the accused does not acknowledge this as a court of law. It has no authority to try him or execute him.
But he will be as dead as if it were a regular court.
It must be noted that Rome is the birthplace of law and the cradle of justice. And we are meeting here today in the very shadow of Rome to make a mockery of this magnificent heritage. I know that we are pressing for time this morning, but I should like to read 2 lines from the Roman poet Metastasio. Troppo cara è la vendetta quando costa una vita. Vengeance is too expensive when the price we pay is infamy.
It was 16 years ago that we sent both of them to the United States to live with their uncle, because this was what Remo wanted. He wanted to come back to us rich. But that is not how he come back. This is our return to us. All that is left to us of dear and the golden brother. A shirt, a jacket, both of them stained with the life's blood of Remo Terrazzi on the backs.
Somehow, Remo and I were separated by the other 3 men, so that only we 2 were captured by the North Koreans. I put my hands up like this, and I saw Remo put his hands up. And I pointed out which way for us to go. I turned back, and I saw Remo fall to the ground like this, shot in the back. I broke and ran and got away.
You spoke of a premonition you had before the mission began. But was this premonition shared by the others?
I had it. Remo had it. All 5 of us. It wasn't just dangerous. It was hopeless and pointless. It was a suicide mission. You could tell from the way they picked out who was to go.
Tell us how they were chosen.
Each of the platoon leaders would put his own man's names in a helmet and then pull one name out. I was the name that was drawn in the 3rd platoon.
And this happened in each of the 5 platoons?
There were only 4 platoons in the company.
But 5 men were sent on patrol. I don't understand.
Nobody understood. After the 4 names had been posted, the company commander came around and said, "I've changed my mind. I'm not sending 4 guys out," he said. "I'm sending 5. Remo Terrazzi, you will be the 5th. Is that not exactly how it happened, Lieutenant? Have you sent Remo to this death? Have you murdered him as sure as we fired the bullet into his back?"
And so you understand it. Understand it clearly. A man's life is at stake here.
Yes.
And do you also understand that if he's found guilty, we will draw lots, we brothers, and one of us will shoot him?
Yes. In the back. As was done to Remo.
On the patrol, did Remo say anything to indicate why the lieutenant added him at the last minute?
I have told you 100 times, Emilio Paolo. There was no time for Remo to tell me anything. We had barely been separated from the others when we were captured. And there was only time for us to put up our hands and for Remo to be shot in the back.
You say the Lieutenant Robinson wanted you killed. You and Remo.
He hated us.
Suppose I told you, Romolo, that at the time you say the lieutenant was conspiring against you, he has already sent in Remo's name for promotion to corporal. What would you say to that?
I would say I do not believe it.
The decision in the beginning that 4 men were to be sent out on this patrol, who was that?
I was the company commander. It had to be my decision.
The decision was for 4 men. Who made it 5?
That was my decision, too.
Why did you change your mind? Your life depends on it. You must tell us what happened to make you change your mind.
Nope, I can't tell you that.
Then, you are committing suicide.
Surely not a military secret, Tenente. Not after all these years.
I've said all I'm going to say about it.
Sentito?
Può essere che con lui c'era un altro e ha dato l'ordine. Ce lo domandi un po'.
Don Baldassare suggests perhaps this decision was made by the lieutenant and someone else whom we do not know. Was there another person involved in it?
I did discuss it with another person. Yes. I made a very solemn promise to that person for very valid reasons. That the discussion would remain a secret.
In such a situation as this, surely the other person would release you from the promise.
I can't be sure. And there's no way of getting in touch with him now.
In remaining silent, Mr. Robinson, you're giving us a very large problem.
You have a bigger problem, sir.
What problem, Mr. Robinson?
Him. He is turning you into a gang of murderers and destroying the honor of your house.
I am not on trial here, Lieutenant. I didn't destroy Remo. He was my brother.
And he was my friend!
And you know it!
Despite what he tells you, Remo and I were friends. That's...
Non c'è più niente da fare. Basta. Io sono perfettamente d'accordo.
Lieutenant Robinson, you leave us no choice. Romolo tells us you sent his brother to his death to satisfy your personal hatred. If this is the truth, then the honor of our family demands your life for Remo's. Honor is the highest importance to us. So to satisfy it, we cannot commit an injustice. But
I'd like to say something for a minute, if I may, please, sir.
Signore Scott, I'm afraid there is nothing you can say.
It's not what I can say, sir, as much as what this man can say and what this man can say. And I'd like to talk to both of them in sort of a round-table discussion, if I may. All right. I'll talk to this one first because he's the most talkative of the two. All right. You brought these articles home, this bloody shirt here with the hole in it, and also the fatigue jacket, and this bracelet. Now, what'd you bring them home for?
The next day, when the patrol brought in his body, I asked for them. So that we, my family and I, would remember always my brother Remo.
All right, your brother's bracelet here, I see it has his name on it, Remo, and also it has your name on it, Romulo. Remo and Romulo. Is that sort of like a modern version of Remus and Romulus?
That's right.
And if I remember the story correctly, Romulus went on and he founded Rome. The other brother, what happened to him?
He died. Yes. He died. He died.
When he was young.
I'm going to ask you a question straight out, and I want you to give me a flat answer, please. Now, was there any practical military reason for sending 5 men out on that mission? Now, the reason you gave was that you changed your mind. Now, does that mean somebody changed your mind for you?
I didn't say that.
Well, you've practically broken your back not trying to say it. Now, did somebody upstairs order you to send Remo out on the patrol?
No.
All right, that's half of it. Now, did somebody below you ask you to send Remo out on the patrol? All right, gentlemen, now, whether he answers yes or no, somebody asked him to send Remo out on the patrol. Now, the reason for it might have been urgent or it might have been personal, but anyway, they said for him to please keep his mouth shut.
Mr. Scott is guessing things now, and not make much sense. I think he's trying to delay us.
I may be guessing, but I'm going to look you straight in the eye, Kelly, and I'm going to say that the person that ordered you to send that boy out on the patrol was Remo Tarazzi himself. Now, did your brother say anything or indicate anything of this sort?
I've said again and again. He told me nothing.
All right. Okay. You didn't have time. You were captured, you were lost, and one of you was shot by the nearsighted North Korean.
Why do you say nearsighted? Are you being funny?
No, I'm not trying to be funny at all. It's just that there's a man lying on the ground with a gold bracelet, which is worth at least a month's pay. He couldn't see that, and you broke and ran, and they couldn't see you either. Now, what did they tell you when they found out that the brothers had been captured by the enemy?
They didn't tell me anything. The rest of the patrol wasn't with them when they were captured.
So there you stood, you and your brother, with your hands in the air, and they shot him.
In cold blood.
Out of the chair. Emilio Paolo?
Yes.
The bullet hole in the shirt, how does it line up with the hole in the jacket?
They are the same.
All right, now let's try it the way you and your brother was shot.
They are about 7 centimeters above the one in the shirt.
What does that mean?
Means that your brother was shot with his hands down.
standing with his back to the enemy?
Mr. Robinson. There was no enemy. As in the founding of Rome. Romulus killed his brother.
Non l'ho ucciso. Non è vero. Me lo può credere. Nemmeno tu mi credi. Lasciami di prendere! Lasciami di qualcosa!
I begged him, again and again. Remo said, turn back, or we will both be killed. He would not listen. I will go forward, he said, until the mission is done. And you will go with me, or I will leave you here and never speak to you again. This he said to me, his brother. I beat him once again. I asked him why. He said, keep faith with the lieutenant. To keep the family from disgrace. I said it coldly. Then turned it back to go. I could not bear it. And I raised my gun.
True. And therefore we will say what?
Therefore we promise faithfully 3 fingers in the air, never so help me in my whole entire life. Will I? Once more, tinker.
So there's a way faithfully.
With a strength.
I'm telling you now, Homer, don't tinker.
What was your name?
You're out of line
I've
there,
never met
Foster.
you before.
Okay.
You've never been introduced. Sir, you've never spoken to me before.
Smashed right in the
You've
face.
never spoken
on the
Stop,
ground.
Your Honor, please, to me, I know you have.
There you go, Leon. You're in trouble.
Hi.
Do sit down, please.
The waiter said that you recognize me.
Once I saw you play tennis at Forest Hills.
Oh.
Would you think I'm forward if I told you I fell in love with the overhead smash?
No, I wouldn't say that you were forward. I would say that you were simple, straightforward, old-fashioned, strange and beautiful woman. Without flaw, I may add.
I'm glad you didn't.
Good.
But I'm not even going to watch it. I'm just going to turn my head away and say, ha, and listen for the crashing of a broken glass head falling to the ground.
Good afternoon, sir. Well, surely you have no cause for alarm. There's probably some misunderstanding.
A what?
Thurman, thank heaven you've come.
A what?
A jackass.
Like who?
Like me.
That's right.
Kill him. Kraus, kill him. Why? He can make trouble for us.
My dear Kraus, anybody can make trouble for us. One can't go around killing people simply on the chance they might make trouble for one.
Sure, you know about these things better than I do. What am I? Just a professional assassin, that's all. What do I know about killing people?
Kraus, the reason we are trailing this man is because our entire operation depends on him.
Quiet! Here comes the other one.
How you doing, Lawrence?
All right.
Where'd you park your motorcycle?
Say, listen, you know, truly, now, I'm not kidding. There's something different about Italian women.
Yes, they all speak Italian.
Oh, stop that. I'm talking about truth and warmth here, and you're being frivolous. I mean, it goes deeper than sex.
Mm-hmm. Sure, here.
Thank you.
All right. You know, I got a picture of Lassie.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What did I get? Hey, listen, I got a little orphan Annie. Look
You
at
gotta
that.
lick it first. You don't know who it is.
Comes off when you lick it. Hi.
Signor Kelly,
Yes.
I'm a woman. And you're a man, Signor.
True.
This is it, gentlemen. Our secret weapon.
For yourself. Go ahead, I won't tell anybody.
Shut up.
I won't tell the boys.
You'd tell in a second. Tonight at 7 under the Bridge of Sighs, Caramilla.
Are you going to wear your suit or tuxedo or tails?
Oh, man, I'm not going to go meet her. You know, I don't see how it would ever work myself.
I do.
No, it's out.
If you ate a lot.
Couldn't eat that much that fast.
Incredible. The man must be made of iron to turn down Caramilla.
The Americans are difficult to understand. Perhaps they prefer the skinny ones.
We should have killed him a week ago.
Kraus, we were not here a week ago. And the reason we're here now is because we need him. You must stop this incessant talk of killing him. It doesn't make sense.
What now, Lucchese? Now we must resort to more direct methods.
Kill him.
Ehi, correte! Laggiù si stanno ammazzando! Fate presto! Correte! Fate presto!
Somebody's getting beaten up. All right, let's go.
Help! Guardians, senores! In the name of freedom!
Senor, fool is he who does not recognize reality when I look him straight in the face. See? See. The reality, senor, you have won, huh?
Man is just around the corner.
My brother, gentlemen. My brother, Sergei Sergeyevich Plotkin. A writer, a genius. Had he been one of your countrymen, he would have been honored in life as in death. But he was a Russian. They seized his great novel, the great work of his life. And then they sent him to an asylum for the mad, where his soul, broken like a bird in the snow, withered and died.
Well, it's not a very good story. But since he's dead, I guess that closes the case.
Ah, this is what we thought. But a great work of art, like the soul of man, does not easily die. One copy of the novel was not destroyed. That copy is here in Venice.
At this very moment, a delegation of Russians is debarking from the Oviedo train station on their way to the Hotel Daniel, where they will take part in an international conference of artists and writers. The manuscript is buried among the papers of that delegation. They are not aware of its existence. Our people behind the curtain put it there. For the sake of freedom, gentlemen, for the sake of Plotkin, you must get it out.
Why can't you do it?
We have served the cause of freedom too long. We are well known to the Russian security people. We could not get near that delegation.
Russians run a tight ship. What makes you think anybody can get close enough to snatch the book?
Because the Russians are people, and people contain flaws. Their flaw is the delegation's research assistant, Major Lenkova. By your cultivating a romantic interest in Major Lenkova...
Hold it. Whoa, wait a minute. You want me to cultivate a romantic interest in a major?
The major is a woman. And you are a man, signore.
These people are out of line. Definitely out of line.
Mr. Robinson, in 1964, you won third place in the Playgirl poll to determine the man most likely to tempt respectable women into scandal and disgrace. In 1965, you won the Silver Laurel of the Lolita Society of North America. You are the only one who can help us.
Here is a diagram of room 300 of the Hotel Daniel. Here is Major Lenkova's room. In this corner is a portable bookcase in which all the papers of the Russian delegation are kept. The Plotkin manuscript is among them, disguised as the 1936 survey of farm yield in Turkestan. You are the only one who can get into that room and to that bookcase. In the loving arms of Major Elena Lenkova lies justice for Sergei Sergeyevich Plotkin.
And a blow for freedom against the communist tyrant.
Tyrants! You know how I would deal with tyrants? I would...
Yes, later. Do not give us your answer now, gentlemen. Think it over. Let us meet tomorrow at noon at the Trattoria Bella Venezia.
Seize them! Seize those men!
Hey, bring them here! Bring them here for immediate interrogation!
Hey!
So, my friends, at last we meet again. Only this time you will tell me the truth. Who was the winner of the third game of the World Series of 1936?
The Philadelphia Phillies.
I warn you, my friend, we have other means.
Go ahead, man. Tell them.
All right, the Leningrad Losers.
Right! And I have done further research. Y.A. Tittle, the great quarterback, is none other than the descendant of Yakov Abramovich Tilakovsky, who fought with Alexander Nevsky in his glorious victory over the Tartars at Lake Pipos. So much for that, my friends. What are you drinking?
Mineral water.
Mineral water.
Yeah, the gentleman will have vodka. Sit. Right.
Okay, Benkovsky, what are you doing in Venice?
What am I doing in Venice? You, the flowers of the Pentagon, you do not know what your nemesis, Colonel Benkovsky, is doing in Venice? Yeah, gentlemen, you are sleeping. I, for example, am quite aware of what you are doing in Venice.
All right, what are we doing in Venice?
Getting yourselves into trouble.
And why are we getting ourselves into trouble?
You're getting yourselves into trouble because you are associating yourselves with troublemakers.
Like who?
Ernesto Lucchesi, an international swindler who has been in and out of prison so often they're constructing for him a revolving door. Nikita Sergeyevich Plotkin, deserter from the Red Army, black market operator, economic swindler. Kraus, wanted for a dozen political assassinations from Morocco to Shanghai, including that of his own maternal grandmother. These men are criminals. Run from them as you would from the cholera. My comrade, now for the first time, a Russian delegation has been allowed to attend the International Convention of Writers and Artists. The men who have been in jail and in disgrace in my own country are now here in Venice representing the Soviet people. Do you understand what I am saying?
Yeah, so far, but what has this got to do with our three friends?
They've been snooping around the conference. I don't know what they are after.
You look worried. Why?
Because I'm a Russian. A loyal Russian. I love my country. But if there is some scandal, some criminal act touches our delegation, the cause of freedom in my country would be set back 20 years.
Well, where are you speaking next week?
It's very moving, Mikhail. Right in there.
You do not take me seriously. Yes. Someday you will grow up. Major Lenkova!
Major Lenkova.
Gentlemen, I present to you Major Alina Lenkova. Major Lenkova, these are the noted American geniuses, Kelly Robinson and Alexander Scott.
How do you do, Mr. Robinson? How do you do, Mr. Scott?
How are you, Major?
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening.
It's, Major Lenkova.
Yes, Major Lenkova.
Yeah. Listen, you know, I've been thinking...
Please.
No, what if Sergei Sergeyevich Plotkin was another Tolstoy and
was disgraced, and then, dead and all that, and his great work lost to all humanity.
True. But, you see, she is a major, you see, a Russian officer.
She's a woman, and I'm a man, signore.
You drive a man to drink.
You are enjoying Venice, senores?
Gentlemen, we've just been discussing you, your idealism and your devotion to the world of freedom and art and warmth.
And then you will help us?
How could we possibly refuse you?
Believe me, gentlemen, you will not regret this. The whole world will be a better place to live in because of your noble deed.
Wonderful. How soon can you get the money?
Money? What money?
The $50,000. 5,000 down, and the balance upon delivery of the manuscript.
You are joking, signore.
I am afraid, my friends, they are not sharing our mirth.
I told you we should kill them. Let me kill them now. Now.
I don't understand. This is not a money-making adventure, signore. We are poor and humble idealists.
As are we, sir. As are we. By the same token, the price of idealism has risen in the world, you see.
Would you consider...
I'm sorry, gentlemen, I can't consider any bargaining at all. $50,000 for the delivery of one lost manuscript.
But it is impossible.
That is absurd.
Yes. Very well, gentlemen. In that case, let us drink together, toast Venice, and part with no hard feelings.
Excuse us one moment. You are hard men, signore, but I admire you. We will have the 5,000 tomorrow. The balance will be placed on reserve at the Bank del Venezia until the delivery of the manuscript.
Right, where and when do we meet?
You will be informed. Good day, signore.
Good day, signore.
I know you're crazy now, right? You are we work for the government.
Oh, cut it out. We won't keep the money. We'll give it back to the department.
Well, then what's all this about?
Home. You've met these guys 2 or 3 times now. Do they strike you as the kind of devoted fellows who will stake their lives and risk them and sacrifice them for the brilliance and the fineness of literature?
Kel, I doubt if they can even read.
That is exactly my point. Yet, by the same token, you see, they're willing to pay a small fortune for a lost manuscript by an unknown Russian named Plotkin. It seems out of line to me. So I wanted to have some answers why.
So, you think that the kicky lady major is going to give them to you?
Well, if I can get her defenses down, far enough.
Yes, the things you won't do for your country.
True. I am a patriot, sir.
Yeah.
No matter what anyone says.
Yeah.
Count it. Go ahead. Certainly. 23, 24, 28, 79, 112. It's all there.
Those guys must have rolled every drunk in town, proletariat or bourgeoisie. Okay, now that we're millionaires, now what?
Now we go in search of Benkovsky.
Mm-hmm. And as goes Benkovsky, so goes Major Lenkova.
Yes. There's something of what you say. By the same token, Major Lenkova happens to be the sexiest major in the whole Russian army. I'll include the Siberians. However, forget she's sexy. Just forget it. I said, forget it. The point is that she is the direct route to the Plotkin manuscript.
Listen, man, I do not care about the Plotkin manuscript. As far as I'm concerned, Plotkin was neglected and mishandled, and I really don't care.
But tell me, where's the man that I used to know with the warmth and the gentleness right in there?
Mostly, he was supposed to be on a plane for Berlin 14 hours ago. When they hang us, you're going first so I can watch.
Don't be absurd. They're going to give us a medal for this.
Listen, we better wire Washington first.
We'll wire Washington some other year on Tuesday. Right now, we've got to clean up this mess for the maid.
Berlin Airport. Our intelligence apparatus has been broken down in East Germany, and all the communist troops are flowing in and breaking us down and killing us. But does that matter? No, sir. We're going to eat fettuccine.
True.
Mr. Kelly.
Hey, all right.
We're ready.
You are?
How do you like them?
I love them. They're beautiful.
Ah, you're a man of honor and science.
That's right. All right, you know what to do.
Are we not professionals?
I hope so.
Great looking lunch you got.
Are you kidding, man? Those are my crack Polish troops.
Comrades, over here. I'm glad to see you have abandoned yourself to more healthful pursuits. Sit. Watch the game.
Do you play chess?
I know nothing about chess. But the great Tolstoy said that all such games contain a primeval conflict between which is beastly in man and that which is most noble in him.
I see.
Sure. If you know how to cheat, it's easy winning chess games. What the chance does a good communist have in a town of a petty bourgeoisie, Vigliacchi?
Master, what's going on over there?
Ideological warfare confined to a chessboard.
If this was an honest match, Bandini he could not win against a mad dog.
To my friend.
Benkovsky, this whole place is going to get arrested and thrown into jail. We better get out of here.
Totalitarian fascista!
Russian, you fool!
This way.
Oh, Kelly,
I forgot my book. I left it on the... It was my grandfather.
Polizia! Polizia! Carabinieri! Carabinieri!
Terrific, man. We get like bruised and contused and abrased and everything else. And for what?
Oh, come on. I don't know what you're crying about. You weren't even in that fight.
Yeah, but you know, we almost got into the thing. I didn't even get to see the end of the chess match. Now, what did we accomplish?
Patience, my son. The seed once sown takes long to flower. Perhaps not so long.
Please let me in. I carried this all the way from our hotel.
It's all Red Riding Hood. It smells good.
It should. I spent all morning cooking it. Cold chow, beef stroganoff, cooked sticking eggs. To thank you both for yesterday.
Oh, it's worth it.
That you saved me from harm. For that I thank you. But that you saved my great Tolstoy, my grandfather's gift. There are no thanks possible.
Just seeing you, Elena, is thanks enough.
Oh, I brought you something else. Tonight's lecture by the great Professor Seb Patelli on the early works of the great Tolstoy.
No, thank you. I've got a bar mitzvah I have to go to tonight.
Oh, you'll take them, Kelly. You'll find a lady to take with you.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Elena?
Yes, Kelly?
I don't want to go with anybody else tonight. You come with me, please.
All right. I was hoping you would ask me. Kelly, I have a confession. When I first met you, I thought you were a typical adventurer. Unaware, insensitive. I thought you were a...
Claude.
Yes, that's what I thought you were. A cloud.
A cloud?
A cloud.
A Claude.
A Claude.
Yes. Very good.
But I've been watching you during a lecture tonight.
Well, I was fascinated, honey. Truly.
And you were fascinating to watch. When the lecturer said, we all of us belongs to Tolstoy.
And Tolstoy is the land of our soul.
Our soul.
Kind of grabbed me.
Huh? I grab it.
No. Nothing, it just means that it's beautiful.
Now I know that in your heart there's beauty and love.
Only because you put it there.
Now you're going Irish again. And here I was convinced you got a Russian soul.
Oh, I have one of those too. Are you kidding? Listen, didn't you know that my grandfather fought with Y.A. Tittle at the Battle of Lake Peipus?
Pipers.
Pipers, I'm sorry.
But that was 800 years ago, Kelly.
My grandfather was very old.
How is it you're so sweet, Kelly? So sensitive and wise. Why do I? Oh, I won't say it.
Why not?
Because if I tell what I feel, you'll have too much power over me.
Oh, tell me. Tell me, please.
All right. What I was going to say, my dear Kelly, my sweet comrade Kelly, is why in looking at you, being so close to you, why do I? How wonderful it would have been if Mark Twain and Dostoevsky had really met. We are so lucky, Kelly.
Why?
Because of what we are. We are mature and sensible people. Do you know what this could lead to if we were not? If we were simple and foolish lovers?
Mm-hmm.
First, you would tell me that you loved me. Then, no, of course, I would not believe you. My heart would be pounding loud within me. And I would say, I loved you too.
As you recalled the ordeal of the great Tolstoy on the plains of Povomirovsk.
As I recall the ordeal of the great Tolstoy on the plains of Tuva-Birutsk, then you would say to me, Alina, my fair one, my love, where do we fly to be alone from the world?
And you would answer?
I would say, whither thou goest, I will go. Your people will.
Go on.
No. Your people are not my people. And we are not simple and foolish lovers. So we will not say all of these things.
Everything is going perfectly.
Yeah, that's what you said in Copenhagen last August. And what was the result? We had to swim across the strait to Sweden to get away from the police. I say kill them. Kill them now.
Take that, Kraus. All in good time. For 20 years we have been pursuing our phantom. Tonight it will be ours.
Wait, John.
What do I have to say now, Kelly? Do I ask you to my room to see my samovar?
Listen, let's not go to your room. Let's go to the country. We just go and we won't tell anybody. We'll just disappear.
You're so foolish, Kelly. Such a romantic. I am, after all, Major Alina Lenkova, a soldier from the Soviet Union. And you are... I hardly know. All I know is that I see you now.
Alina, listen.
No. You'll only say impossible things. This is my last offer, Kelly. The samovar is from the 19th century. It was a gift of my grandmother. Shall we go? quiet. Professor Zorov is asleep next door. I'll be right back.
Listen, love, there's somebody at the door. So now you stay right here and don't move, you promise?
I promise.
Okay.
Are you crazy or what? Listen, man, in another minute, that maniac Kraus would have been peeping at you through the transom. Where is he now? I put him in the linen closet. And those two clods are marching around in the lobby, man. We got work to do.
Now, look, a lot of stuff has happened. I can't do it to her.
Well, you don't have a choice, comrade.
Tell me I don't have a choice. I'm my own man. I'll do what I think is right.
Except for when Washington cables us, except for when we ask questions and they send us answers.
What answers?
There really was a Sergei Sergeyevich Plotkin. They did run him off to the funny farm. He did write a novel, and we've got to get it, man.
Well, I need some more time. I can't do it the way I said I would.
We don't have time, man. Not if we're going to get the manuscript and get away with our heads. Now, they cabled us and they said if we get the manuscript, we're going to pull off one of the greatest propaganda victories of all times, man. Now, you don't have any choice.
All right, give me a minute. Do it. Happy?
Who was it?
Just a bellboy. He wanted to know if we had enough blankets.
Oh, those Italians, they are so thoughtful. belongs to us. I love you, Kelly.
I love you too.
For freedom. For people like us to be whom we are one day. Tell me about Mark Twain.
It's over there. It's not locked.
Here it is. Farm yield in Turkestan. Listen to this. The farmers of Turkestan in the year 1936 had a very poor year.
Certainly. It sounds like it's got a lot of soul, that book.
Yes. And it goes on to say, when it was not raining, they did not have spare parts for their tractors and vice versa. When they finally got spare parts, then the tractors were shipped to Uzbek for the May Day parade. And then it goes on, sir, and I lie to you not, to list oak, oats, barley, grain, wheat, tables, and all sorts of...
What is this table right here?
This is a list of all the farming managers who have since disappeared. Now, it's my consensus opinion, sir, that I don't care how great a neglected genius this cat was, this book is really the original Farm Yield in Turkestan. 1936 edition.
True. Okay, so it's a goof. The whole thing's a goof. We just plain...
Did a fine job. Very, very fine indeed. And now, gentlemen, a book, if you please.
Give it to him.
Try nothing foolish, please. We are all very good shots, our weapons are loaded, and we are quite prepared to use them.
Okay, Lucchese. Now, what is the book all about? If that's a literary masterpiece, there must be something about Turkestan farm yield that I don't understand.
There is. Show them, Plotkin.
That's your literary masterpiece.
It is more than a masterpiece. It is Alexander's gift from the great Nevsky to his mistress Natalie, lost in the siege of Kamadensk, appearing and disappearing again through the ages. A priceless treasure, the object of our 20 years' quest.
Okay. You got your little jewel, your Candace. And what about our 45,000?
Your audacity is engaging, signore. Both you gentlemen have extraordinary qualities, but why did you try to double-cross us?
Lucchese, let me kill them now.
Get hold of yourself.
Please, now.
What sort of assassin would shoot someone in a hotel room? To the sea, Cross, to the sea. Once we get to the sea, it will be Algiers again. To the elevators. In a way, gentlemen, you have very little to complain about. How many men, how many great men all throughout history have thought with longing of Alexander's gift? How many have died, never having laid eyes on the priceless jewel?
You'll have no higher letters in the sagging.
Push the button.
I did push the button.
Push it again. It doesn't work.
Gentlemen, in the name of my government, I thank you for the recovery of Alexander's gift. As agents of your government, you've rendered the highest possible good to the Soviet Union. Somehow, we will try to repay you. And in recognition of an act of unprecedented valor, on behalf of the Soviet government and the great Russian people, I award you the Order of Alexander Nevsky.
Well, we won our medals.
Yes.
Of course, it wasn't exactly what we'd asked for.
Yes.
Of course, I mean, how many American spies do you know of that win the Alexander Nevsky Award?
Not too many, no.
We'll have to give it back, of course. But I figure Washington will execute us before.
Hello, Kelly.
Alina, I'm sorry.
Don't be. What you did for my people was more important than whatever foolishness we had between us.
Until we meet again.
মজা হয়েছে?
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মা জান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
ইস, এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
ভারী ব্যাগ আপনি কেন টানতেছেন? আমারে দেন, আমারে দেন।
থাক আম্মাজান থাক, আমি তো পারতাছি।
সমস্যা না, আপনার বাসার সামনে না, আমি আগা দিতেছি, চলেন।
তুমি কেঠা মা? আমি তো চিন্তা পারতেছি না কোনখানে বাসা।
আমার সামনের মহল্লা বাসা। আমার নাম লাইলি।
ও লাইলি, তুমি কি আমার চিনো?
জি না খালাম্মা, আসলে আপনি তো আমার মায়ের বয়সী, বুঝছেন না? তা আমার মা যদি এরকম বাজারে ব্যাগ টানতো আমি তো দিতাম না, আমি লয়ে নিতাম।
ও আচ্ছা।
তো খালাম্মা আপনার কোনো পোলা মায়া নাই?
আছে তো, আমার একমাত্র পোলা আছে।
তো চ্যাংড়া পোলা থাকতে আপনার বাজারে যেতে হয় গেলা?
তুমি যে কি কও, তুমি কিন্তু খুব ভালো কথা কইছো। আমি আসলে বাসায় দিকে তো মাঝে মাঝে নিজে হাট বাজার করি। তা আম্মাজান তুমি কেমনে জানলা আমার পোলা চ্যাংড়া?
ও, আপনার বয়স দেখে আন্দাজ করছি আর কি, আপনার পোলা চ্যাংড়াই হবো। এইটা আপনার বাচ্চা?
হ্যাঁ, এই যে আইসা পড়ছে, আমার বাসা আইসা পড়ছে। চাও তুমি এত কষ্ট করছো, একটু চা পানি খিলাও।
না না, আজকে না, খালাম্মা আরেকদিন আসুন।
আচ্ছা।
আপনি নিশ্চয়ই কষ্ট পাইছেন তাই না? কষ্ট পাইলে মানে আপনি কইছেন আমারে, আমি যদি না যাই তাহলে তো খারাপ দেখে। তো আজকেই যাই তাহলে।
চলো আচ্ছা আম্মাজান।
বাহ,
কি আম্মাজান?
আপনার বাসা খালাম্মা খুব সুন্দর, আপনার বাসা।
ও, আমি তো ভাবতেছিলাম তুমি আমার ছেলের কথা কইতাছো। মাশাআল্লাহ, আমার ছেলে সুন্দর আছে না?
আছে আর কি, ওই আছে।
আচ্ছা আম্মাজান, তুমি কি খাইবা? তোমার কি পছন্দ?
আপনার পোলা কি পছন্দ করে?
ও তো যা পায় তাই খায়।
যা পায় তাই খায়, তার অবশ্য দেখে বুঝে যায়।
কিছু কইতাছো?
না খালাম্মা, কিছু কইতেছি না, মানে কইতে চাইছি যে সবার তো একটা প্রিয় খাদ্য থাকে, তারটা কি?
হ্যাঁ আছে তো, গরুর গোশত। গরুর গোশত পাইলে তো মাথায় ঠিক থাকে না, খুবই পছন্দের।
আচ্ছা কইতেছেন, আমারও গরুর গোশত খুব পছন্দ।
ঠিক আছে আম্মাজান, তুমি বসো, গরুর গোশতই রান্না করবো, দুপুরে সাথে মিলে একসাথে খামু।
আরে আমি এখানে
মা, মাংস যা হয়েছে না,
মজা হয়েছে?
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি, আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মাজান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
ইস, এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
কি কইতাছস? একটু কি কইলি অসাধারণ, এখন কইতাছস ফালতু। মাথা গেছে নাকি?
খালাম্মা, আমার মনে হয় গরমে মাথা গিলু গলা গেছে গা।
তাই মেয়ে, তোমার সাহস তো কম না, তুমি এনে কেন আসছো?
খালাম্মা আপনার সামনে আমার ধমকাইতেছে।
ওই তুই ওরে ধমকাস কেলা? হ্যাঁ, ও আইছে তো কি হয়েছে? তোর কোনো সমস্যা আছে? ও জানোস না আজকে আমার এই রান্না বান্না কত সাহায্য করছে?
জানতে চাই না, ওরা এখনই বাড়ি থেকে বাইরে যেতে বলো।
কি কথা চস? এত কিছু কষ্ট করে রান্না করে মাইটা না খাইয়ে চলে যাবো?
ও যদি এখান থেকে না যায় আমি বাইরে যাবো এখন।
খালাম্মা তোর মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে গা, আমি বরং আজকে যাই, আপনার থাকেন খান, আমি আরেকদিন এসে খামুনি।
আম্মাজান, তুই এটা কি করলি? মা এটা খালি মুখে বিতে দিলি?
তুমি ওরে চিনো না আম্মা, খুব ডেঞ্জারাস।
আমার চিনার দরকার নেই, তুই বেশি করে খা।
তোর খামুই না।
Chú Thanh Hóa à? Được không? Quý à? Nên mình lục lui ơi. Ade, 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 ade. Còn Festival à? Kêu Queen ra chim của anh và xem kêu được Queen này. Bye bye anh em nhé. Đấy, hay giờ là hay ra chim á. Chỉ vậy. Rồi nói sai đâu, ra cái chim này. Quay trở lại em mới F5D à? Đừng ô. Biểu hiện gì này? Ôi rồi, đây à? Quay không vậy? Căng cửa. Quay. Vừa anh sao nào xí vậy? Đấy, có hiện rồi. Bữa đấy nhỉ? Bữa đấy. Đúng rồi. Làm chi tay bố đẹp. Cái chuột nó. Đi em làm chi tay đẹp. Quả chim nhằm bê đê à? Lùi rồi. Ba mươi bố. Bỏ là trách cái kia ấy. Một trách. Quần đầu lách à? Bách đầu lờ. Xin. Này cái chuột nó rồi. Để sao vậy? Lát gì? What you could. Ui, quá. Ui. Bao câu sang ấy, Sương. Tao. Đây rồi. Ôi, bố xịn hơn. Ui. Về đấy nhờ. Về đây mày xong. Hai đồ ngoan. Cực kỳ. Vừa mới ảnh bên kia. Mà mình cũng sắp chết rồi mà, mình đéo xả tiền thôi, hai con này lên thì nó sẽ 6 ra chứ, đến 6 rồi thì bình thường. Đồ mà đéo có á. Đéo hiểu cái gì đang xảy ra. Áo mù đéo chết cơ. Áo mù đéo chết à? Phải vậy. Áo mù dây chuyền tự lực và giáp siêu linh ạ. Trồn đéo chịu. Bất tử à? Con này mà lên áo mù 3 là bất tử đấy. Cùng chung à? Dây chuyền tự lực và giáp siêu linh à? Có tiền nhỉ? rồi, lại có đồ à? 3 đồ ăn rồi. Kéo được. Hai con đánh tam chính dốc đồ mà mua đéo chết, mua 2 em nhiều bất tử đấy, ông của ta gần như là đéo chết rồi, nó vẫn hồi máu luôn, mất bao nhiêu bất tử broccoli ơi, bất tử broccoli ơi. Đây mày chào. Biết không? Mày thích biết không? Mày thích biết không? Mày thích biết không? Mày biết. Chắc à? Hy vọng thì làm gì để thất vọng qua. Hy vọng nhiều thì thất vọng nhiều. Hy vọng nhiều thất vọng nhiều. Nhanh này. Nhiều đồ quá. Ác quỷ nhất ta từng thấy. Hồi máu nhá. Máu này. Hồi máu. Lịch này phản sự này rất buồn. Thôi thì anh chúc em thành công trên con đường học vấn à? Anh chúc em thành công trên con đường học vấn à? Cái sự sỉ nhục không cố được 0.5 nữa. Muốn nhục không là min rồi. Đấy, con nói trả lời được là muốn nhục không rồi, quỷ đâu mà trả lời được vẫn được 2 chấm với 3 chấm. Hay lắm rồi, hay lắm, 5 chấm. Vừa anh à. Thật cơ. Hỏng à Phú. Thế giờ vẫn thành chơi mà. Giờ cũng thành chơi mà Quang. Ai à. Sự thật thì vẫn là sự thật à? Sao đây? Cái gì? Phải chưa? À, đi tù. Mày đi tù. Gì? Mày đi đi tù, nó bảo mày đi tù rồi xong rồi phải ăn quán bất tử rồi, tao mua hồi bao nhiêu máu ấy. Chắc mày chưa trả tiền đi.
ইসরায়েলি আগ্রাসন বহু মায়ের বুক খালি করেছে। রেহাই পায়নি সদ্যজাত শিশুও। চলমান সহিংসতায় প্রায় অর্ধশত শিশুর ঠিকানা হয়েছে কবর। হাসপাতালগুলোর দৃশ্য আরো মর্মান্তিক। মৃত্যুর মিছিল দীর্ঘ হতে থাকায় স্বজনহারাদের আহাজারিতে ভারী হয়ে উঠেছে বাতাস। আর আহতদের মধ্যে মৃত্যুর সঙ্গে লড়াই করছেন যারা, তাদের আর
কি বেরহম, নির্লজ্জ, বেহায়া জালেমগুলো হাসপাতাল পর্যন্ত রেহাই দিচ্ছে না।
কিছুই করার নাই গো কাকা।
কিচ্ছু করার নাই?
কি আর করার থাকবো কন? দুর্বলের মায়ের খাওয়াটাই নিয়তি। দুর্বলের পাশে কেউ থাকে না গো কাকা।
হ্যাঁ ফজলে মিয়া, ভালোই বলছো তুমি। দেখো না সারা বিশ্ব কেমন একদম চুপচাপ নিশ্চুপ হয়ে আছে।
সবই সার্থক গো কাকা, যে যার ধান্দায় আছে।
9, 10, 11, 12, মোট 12টা আছে না?
বিকালের মধ্যে পাবো তো?
সন্ধ্যার দিকে আসেন।
লেট করেন না কিন্তু।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, লেট হইব না।
নতুন নাকি?
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
হ্যাঁ নতুন, কয়দিন ধরে আসছে। নাও সন্ধ্যার মধ্যে ভালো করে করে রাখো।
হ্যাঁ তাড়াতাড়ি আসো, বসে আছে তোমার জন্য।
আইতেছি। কি রে বাপ, খিদা লাগলে খায়া ফেলবি, আমার লাগে বয়া থাকবি না।
কত কথা শুনে। দেখি তোমার প্লেটটা দাও।
শেষ। আরে ডিম ভাজি রে। তুমি নিলে না?
আমি পরে খাবো।
পরে আর কি খাবা?
আমি সবজি দিয়ে খাবো না, আমি ডিম দিয়ে খাবো।
কেন বাপ, সবজি খাবি না কেন? সবজি না খাইলে বড় হবি না, বুদ্ধি হইব না।
হ্যাঁ কর, মুখ খুলে না দেখছো? আর স্কুলে ভর্তি করাই দেওয়া দরকার না?
হ্যাঁ দেওয়া তো দরকার। তো মাত্র ঢাকা শহরে এলাম, স্কুলে ভর্তি করালে তো একটু টাকা পয়সা খরচ হবো, টাকা পয়সা জোগাড় যন্ত্র করতে হবে না?
সামনে একটা স্কুল আছে, আমি গেছিলাম। আমার মনে হইলো যে ওখানে খুব একটা খরচপাতি লাগবো না, ভর্তি করাই দিই। আরে
ঠিকঠাক মতো খোঁজ নিছো? মানে ভালো হইব?
ভালোই তো মনে হইলো।
দেখো তুমি যেটা ভালো মনে করো।
সারাদিন তো টোটো করে ঘুরে বেড়ায়, কই কই যায়, কাগো লগে মিশে, কিছুই তো জানি না। আর এখানে তো কারো চিনিও না।
কি রে বাপ, ঢাকা শহরে এসেই দেখি বন্ধু পাতায় ফেলছিস। তা একটু পড়াশোনা করতে হইব না? হ্যাঁ করতে হইব তো। এই যে তোর পুরান স্কুলের যে বইগুলো আছে, ওইগুলো নিয়েও তো একটু বসতে পারস না?
জিগাও তো পড়ে কিনা?
আমি পড়ি তো।
আবার মিশে কথা থাবর তুমি।
থাক, তুই এখন খা, আজকে আমি তোরে নিয়ে পড়তে পাবো, ঠিক আছে?
হা কর, মুখটা খুলে না। হা কর, বাহ পানি নিয়ে আসতে।
এটা হইতেছে কাজের আনন্দ, নবকৃষ্ণ ভট্টাচার্য। মৌমাছি মৌমাছি কোথায় যাও নাসি নাসি, দাঁড়াও না একবার ভাই। কি রে এখনই ঘুমাস কেন? একটু পর। ওই ফুল ফোটে বনে, যায় মধু আহরণে, দাঁড়াবার সময় তো নেই। এত হাই তুলতেছিস কেন?
বাকিটা কালকে পড়ি।
কালকে পড়বি?
পড়তে বলেই ঘুম আহে না?
আমি অনেক পড়ছি।
আবার
কই দে পেন্সিল দে, আমি তোর এই শব্দ অর্থগুলো লিখে দেই, এগুলা মুখস্থ করবি।
তুমি দোকানে যাইবা না?
যাবো তো, আর একটু এগুলা দেখা দিয়ে যাই। এগুলা তোর বাসার কাজ, ঠিক আছে? এগুলো মুখস্থ করবি যে আহরণ মানে হইতেছে সংগ্রহ করা। আহরণ মানে কি?
সংগ্রহ করা।
সংগ্রহ করা। তারপরে হইছে
Không cần chứ mình sẽ bộ con này đi rồi. Mình mua này, còn mua đi vào là xong. Rồi mà cái mày pha một tí hết mát. Cái giá một cái món rất là vui rồi. Làm ra viên giá này. Viên đủ cấu đại. Em bóc cờ nhé, em bóc cờ. Gì này? Cho con này đi em cháu ơi. Cặp cái găng tay ra. Được, broccoli ơi. Ăn khỏe, uống chút. Ba broccoli này cam nhá. Giờ mình sẽ pha rất nhiều các cái block, mình chỉ ra vào kim cương thôi. Ba sáu, sáu 18. Xí lát này. Đi xí lát rồi. Ba cao cường rồi. Kéo. Lòng broccoli. Nghe gà gà nhỉ. Lăn tạ sữa mạnh hết, kéo gì đấy, cà điều, chấp tạm quan cao cường phát yếu đấy, 25% với sữa mạnh ấy, sữa là vẫn mạnh, đâu chết đéo, con Diana giờ đéo chết là đéo hiểu, đầu đời lại kiểu cái rồi. Đó tôi mở ép rồi hả? Không tạm. Đi xin ạ. Ở đây coi. Và lắp nó sẽ cho thì nó có bắn vào. Đây không phải broccoli. Đây không phải broccoli. 15 cái F1 15 cái F1 tao kia chứ nó còn chết nhanh chứ đi nhanh chết đi nhanh lên nhanh nha. Quậy làm cái quỷ quỷ à? Mày khỏe đấy. À rồi, tao chết rồi. Mày kinh. Con điên nào thầy cháu chết được, dây chuyền tự lực cháu chết được. Ai mới buồn. Phải không? Đê của em đâu? Cho thầy quỷ quá là cho tôi luôn. Yes, nó nhận ra thầy một ác quỷ game. Trời ơi. Nào mấy con đấy. Mình rất khỏe anh nhé. Tao rất khỏe mà nếu hiểu. Phải biết chịu. Này mất trích rồi thôi ấy. Nó vừa mất trích một lần rồi. Tháng này em ngủ không vậy? Hai cái túi tượng ạ. Vẫn ấn khổng lồ. Được rồi. Đây thả lá có phải thả lá cũng có những hôm tỏi quay nhiều ấy. Thả lá có một hôm tỏi quay muộn ấy. Mới xong rồi không thì không. Nhưng mình ở trên Hà Nội thì trước 10 năm cũng xong được. Không biết đầu ba tại hôm qua quay được mỗi tí. Hôm qua mỗi tí hôm qua quay mất một gần 2 tiếng chứ. Bị lết. Bị lỗi cái viết ấy, 1 tiếng 40 ấy. Biết sao anh cầm tuyết cứu không cứu được. Bạn ấy hỏi tao là cho xem Netflix gì anh nhé, không bao giờ tao bảo là được mà bạn. bạn này làm nữa, bạn mới với cái người mới trở thành bạn của tao hôm qua. Cho xem kìa anh nhé. Nhưng mà quên mất. Để cho thằng phụ kia đóng Netflix ấy, quên mất. Đấy vừa vui rồi. Rất nhiều tiền. Cái quyết định là anh gia đình nấu sĩ. Mày check Netflix của tao xem mà đã. Ý là đã chưa? Đã phải đã có nó đã thanh toán chưa? Check thử nhá. Nó là tao chuyện không? Mũi. Hay thua bắt rồi. Em thử xem chưa? Em bảo là bao giờ có tiền em chuyển mà qua bảo là cho 100. Ôi kìa lại nó phải đủ anh bỏ qua kìa. Anh bỏ qua là anh có thể đủ rồi. Anh có đủ Pandora. Anh ấn nhầm vào lỗi Pandora. Tao lưu với thằng bạn tao ở trong con này là một con nam Netflix đi xịn. Về chơi hát, chắc là phải chít một đêm rồi luôn. Con lấy nó đầy đủ nếu nhặt xì ba con lấy nó mạnh rồi. Con lấy đồ thì cần sáng nó bắt mình em nói tận hết rồi. Không phải không, mới đầu nó bảo cái kênh ấy đang mặt em thế đâu, mới đầu anh có lại chuyện thằng em, xong rồi sao tự nhiên thấy em bảo là anh không phải nói đâu. Trời, đáng. Nó nói xong rồi vẫn bị ganh như Hải vậy. Đấy rồi anh ganh. Ồ anh nghe sự căng gì ấy. Sự công canh. Tính nhận. Nhân nói ít đi à? Cho nhót không? Phải nói ít đi à? Cái lúc mà ông anh kia bảo là đi đi, anh phải tưởng thằng Hoàng Tuấn nói. Tại lúc ấy cái tính to đùng anh tưởng Hoàng Tuấn nói, lúc cái tính to anh tưởng là anh gần mic nói với cả giọng lúc ấy không phân biệt được. Nói cái DIT ấy.